A long time ago, in a land far, far away. Well, reasonably far away. The kind of far away where you would say, oh, that's quite far away. Two elves, banished from their kingdom, meet to set up a new city. A wood elf and a high elf. Wait. Sorry, scrap. I said wood elf. What is that skin?
I'm a stick. I'm wooden. I'm a wood elf.
And you're supposed to be a high elf.
Yeah, man. I'm a high elf. I've been high all day, man.
Oh, no, a high elf, not a high elf. Oh, this is not what I meant at all. Absolutely not what I meant. My goodness, I can't get the staff these days. Okay, look, let's just go with it. Wow.
Woohoo! Let's go! Let's do this. We're going to build a
Welcome,
kingdom.
builders. Andyisyoda here. Welcome to Elven Kingdom Episode 1, my first ever shot at building in an Elven style. A home for the elves is needed. The high elves, the rich ones, the ones with fancy houses, will go on these 3 islands as marked out by these H's. And then over towards the side, we're going to have wood elves. And these are going to be a bit more in touch with nature, I feel, and have plenty of trees, possibly even sticking out of their houses. So let's start with a few details. The coordinates and seed will be in the description. We're building in Java Edition 1.19. You can come on my server, play.usetheblocks.net, and visit this land, Warp Elven. And we started with digging out some rivers, and we're going to lower the 3 islands down. One of them isn't an island yet, but we cut it off. I think that's it, cut off there. Lower them down so they're sinking down into the landscape, and we're going to surround the whole thing with some amazing mountains. By the way, a big shout out to my new sponsor, Herman Miller, who are making some incredible gaming office furniture. I've got the embody chair from Herman Miller, and it has saved my life. It is so comfortable. If you want to invest in your health when you're gaming, invest in the best. You've got to get Herman Miller. Check the link in the down below. So to make these mountains, we use some normal world edit to make big spheres, and then use these special commands. Shout out to Zerani to make the spheres into spiky mountains. So we're using Archeon plugins, Voxel Sniper, World Edit plugins. Then we replaced all the white with these colors depending on the angle. If it was steep, it got a certain color. If it was flat, it got a color like green. Then we decided that wasn't quite spiky enough, and we spent many more hours making them more spiky and running the commands again. In total, to make these mountains, it actually took us about 10 hours. And, you know, again, shout out to Zerani, who really just put so much work into these mountains and worked out all these incredible commands. I think we're going to make a mountain building guide, and if we do that, I'll put the link in this video as well. Now, this command texturized all these different wool colors, which were different angles, with all the actual materials to build the mountain, for example, cobblestone or stone or andesite. And it turned out like this. If you want to see it speeded up, that's what it looks like, but that is about 10 hours of mountain building all sped up. But we're pretty happy with the result. The last thing to do was to put touches of snow on the very tippy tops of the mountains, add in water and waterfalls, and then I think, and I'll give you a nice tour of this place in a minute, we are ready to build the actual houses and buildings and structures of the Elven Kingdom. After we provided a way in, we decided we didn't have a way in, so we're going to have kind of a waterway, somewhere where you could actually sail from the rest of the world into the Elven Kingdom and bring goods and trade with the elves. So we're going to start with the wood elves, and these guys are going to have plenty of trees and nature. They are going to be at one with the wilderness that surrounds them. So this area here is where the river comes through the valley, and this is going to be a dock area, somewhere where you could unload goods and maybe be met by the secretive wood elves. I'm also going to give this map up as a finished Elven Kingdom, but also as a blank kingdom where we haven't built anything yet, but you could take this land and you could build your own city in whatever style you like. On the front right of the picture there, you can see little sluice gates which are going to control the flow of water into the kingdom. We've got plenty of custom trees in this kingdom as well, and you can see some being built right there. Big shout out to all the builders. I'll show you their names in a minute, especially JJ, who came up with this wood elf house design, which we absolutely love. It's kind of this arched A-frame wooden design, just with quite an astonishing array of blocks, which we can show you. And I think I might be able to get 1 or 2 tutorials, if JJ is okay with that, out of this, because honestly, it just looks absolutely brilliant. We're building a little kind of a ramp up and a basement underneath the first wood elf house here. But you can see when the blocks are placed, we've got a path beside the houses, and we're kind of leading this path through the kingdom. We're going to have a system of bridges. So to get to the high elf area, possibly an area where you'd have palaces and castles, and maybe the royal elves or the more powerful elves, you're going to have to pass through the wood elf kingdom first of all. They'll check you out. They'll make sure you're okay. They're kind of like the security guards for this kingdom. I have to say, this project's taken us a long time. I think it's over 2 weeks just to get ready for this first episode, and we'll maybe have about 4 or 5 episodes. So if you like this kind of creative project, if it's inspiring you, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 600,000 subscribers on YouTube, and if you could help by subscribing, that would be amazing. So hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and you'll be notified when episode 2 of this kingdom goes live, hopefully in about a week's time. We're actually already building for episode 2 as I edit this video. There we go, another elven house. Can't wait to show you guys inside it. We'll have a little tour quite soon. Really enjoyed building this. We've got a bridge to build, definitely got a bridge to build, so that's coming up right now. And the details we added were things like wells and lampposts, plenty of vines, plenty of nature, bushes, custom rocks as well went into this place. There are wooden bridge to start with, but we actually changed it into a curved, arched stone bridge, so look out for that in the tour that I do a little bit later on. We planned this out by using squares of blue wool, so that's what we were just passing under, a little planning rectangle of blue wool. A few trees going in, and then we'll switch the camera around, add a bit more light. It's a bit later in the day when we're building this section, and you can see we've planned where the houses are going to go with the blue rectangles. So we just make a little bit of stone underneath, and then we can paste it in our already designed elven houses. We took JJ's design, actually. We put trees through the houses, we flipped them, reversed them, mirrored them, added bits on, added a workshop, and made a large variety of these large houses. And then we had Sixer FTW come on, and he made teeny tiny little miniature elven houses as well, and we spread these out in the kingdom. And these just added a variety of sizes as well. We decided we couldn't have all the houses exactly the same size. So moving around the corner here, we've got pathways, we've got balconies, we've got gardens, we've got farms, workshops, barrels, scaffolding, bushes, trees. It was just so much fun. We're using a tree pack which we've used for years, so we're able just to paste in these trees, choose the best ones, the best looking ones, and then even build some custom ones if we need to. So what do you think of our elf woodland kingdom so far? If you've got any suggestions, then please put them into the comments. I do try to heart every single comment, and I try to reply to as many as I can, but what I can assure you is I read every single comment that gets put onto my YouTube channel videos, and I've always read the comments. So I'd love you guys to put a comment and let me know what you think of this elven village. Is it inspiring you? And what have we missed out? Have you got some good ideas about kind of maybe some magic or lore we could bring to this place? I tell you what, I think it's time for a tour. So let's have a little tour of our Elven city so far. So this is where you would sail into the city, but you can't get access to our main areas of land because you have to unload all your goods there at the dock. And this is a little sluice gate here. We've got a little bit of blue wool because we're just working on improving this as a waterfall. But these waterfalls are going to fall down there and that's going to dump water into there. We've also got a waterfall across there to work on as well. But this would be the path into the Elven Kingdom. And what do you think of these houses as designed by JJ? This one doesn't have any interior yet, but we are working on that. Then the path would continue and carry on. Lots of little details. The path has got details. We've got little wells, teeny tiny houses as well. Little miniature Elven houses as designed by Sixer FTW. Check out a link to his Instagram down below. Unreal. Love these teeny tiny Elven houses. And then we've got some bigger ones up here again needing interior, and then one back there. But each Elven house has a big tree stuck out of its roof as well, and we thought that was just such a good touch for the wood elf section. Across a rickety bridge, beautifully designed with these spore blossoms, floating candles. It just creates a really nice atmosphere across that river. So have a look at that. Kind of a curved diagonal bridge. Give it a go if you've never done one of them before. Another one of these beautifully crafted little houses. Again, interior needed on that one there, but some of them do have interior. For example, round here we've got this beautiful little garden, maybe down to a little well, I guess, over here, a little place to sit out and enjoy the view. So over there is going to be where the high elves are going to be, but this is all about being a wood elf. Maybe just replace that block. Let's have a quick look inside one of these, which has been furnished. Isn't it cool? We've got another one that's been furnished as well, and it's even got an upstairs, so I'm going to be showing you that in a few seconds. So we've got alleyway names as well. That's amazing. Didn't even realize that the guys have been doing that. Thank you so much to all the builders. You're absolutely amazing. So here we go. More trees. We've got farms, vines hanging down, even dripstones hanging down on these things. Love it. Weeping vines, roots as well. And then in here, do we have anything in here? Probably. Oh, we do. We do have a bit of an interior in here as well. We've got a big oven there and a workshop back here. So shout out to JJ, who initially designed these huge Elven houses. And then we all kind of chipped in, added trees, added details. I just had a lot of fun. I've never built in an Elven style before, and I actually am really, really enjoying this style. I think this one has an upstairs as well, so this is the House of Elf Sixerius the Fourth. Hopefully he's not too serious, says Sixerius. I can't believe how much is crammed into this little place. Look at this. This is so cool. Even room for 2 beds down there as well. Absolutely love it. And look at that. A nice big juicy cake and little places to work. So cute. I am so rubbish at furnishing like that, but these guys are absolutely brilliant. So we continue around the corner here. We've got another large house. This design is really cool because it has a spiral staircase coming up, a little walkway to what would probably be 2 upper bedrooms, and then a downstairs kind of living area, and then we've got a fireplace in the corner, and then out here we'll probably make something similar to that over there, a little kind of balcony there. So it's all a work in progress. Even the bits that look done, we can go back, we can add more detail. And here we're mining something. I think we're mining magic crystals from the mountain. The great thing about building in Elven style is you can do pretty much anything you want. So look forward to episode 2, guys. Over there we're going to be having more of these Elven wood elf structures. A waterfall needs to flow down there, and then we can think about making some bridges and starting on the high elf section. Alright, don't go yet because I've got some amazing, absolutely amazing statues and a tiny cinematic to show you. But big shout out first of all to the incredible builders Zerani, who did amazing work on these mountains. Sixer, who is our lead elf. Ertz as well, anything water or pond related is down to Ertz. Saracen for supreme building skill. She's can do anything. Big shout out and thank you to Sarsman, who's building with us for over a year now. Thank you so much. Fecund is taking the lead in the high elf work, and you'll see a lot more Fecund coming up. Hazard Genie for general building and Elven expertise. Aaron for technical support and sometimes building as well. JJT Cake for supreme acting at the start of the video. Bunny for amazing building and acting as well. Tuatha again, supreme on interiors. And what is this? A few more people as well who are responsible. But thank you so much for watching. I will leave you with a couple of amazing statues by Sixer. Thank you, Sixer, for the statues and this cinematic. Guys, see you next time. Ciao, ciao. And the blocks be with you.